Hello, concerned citizens. My name is Veronica. Welcome to Saving Gen Z. I created Gen Z to help awaken the world to the dangers facing our children. Disclaimer. This video is not meant to bully, harass, or incite violence of any kind. I am a qualified medical and therapeutic professional, but the statements made in this video are not meant to be substituted for your or your child's private physician or therapist care. The materials used in the making of this video is permitted under the Fair Use Act. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the videos. This helps promote the channel and educate the masses. Thank you, subscribers and supporters. Please help me support this channel by purchasing some merch or one of my best-selling books and become a Patreon. I hold monthly giveaways on Patreon and post bonus material. You can also follow me on Twitter. All links will be in the description box below. Now let's join together and build a better today so we can have a better tomorrow by questioning the narrative. Good evening, brave awakened ones. Lady B here. It is 10:30 at night. How you doing? We have the victory. I was actually on my way to sleep when this came across my radar. I'm in South Florida, so I'm Eastern Standard Time. I was about to go to sleep when this came across my radar, and I'm horrified, but not surprised. This is NRV 55, if you want to call it that. And once I saw and read this, then I had a flash of information come in. So I really want to share this with you guys. Okay. This is something that must be shared. It is not hearsay. It is not something that's not backed up by evidence. And it affects everyone all across the board, across the world, whether you have children or not. Okay. All right. I'm going to share this with you guys. My heart is like, doesn't feel good right now, but it's something that needs to be read. This is a new policy, a new Twitter policy that came across. Okay. The Twitter rules, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And that is how these monsters have been getting away with stuff. Okay. The Twitter rules. Twitter's purpose is to serve the public, conversation. Violence, harassment, and other similar types of behavior discourage people from expressing themselves and ultimately diminish the value of global public conversation. So they want to promote public conversation, okay? And, they don't want to discourage it in any way. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Our rules are to ensure all people can participate in the public conversation freely and safely. Safety, violence. You may not threaten violence against an individual or a group of people. We also prohibit the glorification of violence. Learn more about our violence, threat, and glorification of violence policies. Terrorism and extremism. You may not threaten or promote terrorism or violent extremism. Here's the kick in the tits. Child sexual exploitation. We have zero tolerance for child sexual exploitation on Twitter. Learn more. Oh, we're going to learn more. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go down. Where is it? With the child exploitation. Okay, let's learn more about child exploitation. Child sexual exploitation policy. Okay, we have zero tolerance. We have zero tolerance child exploitation policy on Twitter. Twitter has zero tolerance towards any material that features or promotes child sexual exploitation, one of the most serious violations of the Twitter rules. This may include media, text, illustrated, or computer-generated images, regardless of the intent, viewing, sharing, regardless of the intent, that's what they're saying, right? Regardless of the intent, viewing, sharing, or linking to child sexual exploitation material contributes to the re-victimization of the depicted children. This also applies to content that may further contribute to victimization of children through the promotion or glorification of child sexual exploitation. For the purpose of this policy, a minor is any person under the age of 18. What is in violation of this policy? Let's see what they call violation. Any content that depicts or promotes child sexual exploitation includes, but not limited to, visual depictions of children engaging in sexually explicit or sexually suggestive acts, illustrated, computer-generated, or other forms of realistic, depictions of human child in a sexual explicit content or engaging in sexual explicit acts, sexualized commercials about or directed to a known or unknown minor, and links to third-party sites that host child sexual exploitation material. The following behaviors are also not permitted. We're going to go through the not permitted, then they get the to permitted. Okay? Sharing fantasies about or promoting engagement in child sexual exploitation, expressing a desire to obtain materials that feature child exploitation, recruiting, advertising, or expressing an interest in a commercial sex act involving a child, or in harboring or transporting a child for sexual purposes, sending sexually explicit material to a child, engaging or trying to engage a child in a sexually explicit conversation, trying to obtain sexually explicit media from a child, or trying to engage a child in sexual activity through blackmail or other incentives, and identifying alleged victims of childhood sexual exploitation by name or image. What is not a violation of this policy? Pay close attention to what's not violating it. Discussions related to child sexual exploitation as a phenomena, I just felt dizzy, or attraction towards minors are permitted. Again, attraction towards minors are permitted, provided they don't promote or glorify child sexual exploitation in any way. Artistic depictions of nude minors in a non-sexualized content or setting may be permitted in a limited number of scenarios, e.g., works by internationally renowned artists that feature minors. Now, why do you think they put this policy, this new policy, they changed it? Why do you think? Okay? That you could talk about being attracted to children. You could post artistic nudes of children. Okay, to them, that's not child exploitation in any way whatsoever. Why do you think they're doing that? I'll tell you why. Because CEOs are stepping down now, right? You have the Google CEOs that stepped down, a whole bunch of other CEOs, thousands of CEOs have been stepping down. These are the top 3 CEOs in Google, in Twitter. Okay? You have Evan Clark Williams, Jack Dorsey, which is the one who most people know. He's very mouthy. And Peter H. Fenton. Now, I would would not be shocked. And remember, look here. From the family of chosen women joined Alphabet Inc., which also owns Google. Now, would you be surprised if all of a sudden these guys, or one of them, or somebody else from Twitter, all of a sudden steps down with all the information that's coming out? They're trying to get ahead of the game, which is why they have to do this and post this policy, okay? That it's not in violation. Make it very explicit, because this was not there before. This part was not there. It was not there. You could put an artistic rendition. Who says, who calls it artistic? Who gets to call it? Okay? So we all know the Q team has a bunch of emails. Okay? We all know the good guys have, a hold of these people's accounts. All right. And a lot of them have posted a lot of sketchy stuff. Very sketchy. The owner of the pizza places. Okay. All this stuff is about to break. So they need to CYA. And that is what this policy change is all about. It's all about CYA. And it's going to come out right quick, real soon. And they're going to say, well, this is artistic. No one's actually raping the child. Remember all these pictures found at Jeffrey Epstein's island and all of different Jeffrey estates, right? Gee, who knows who could be in those pictures? All those videos. They're trying to, remember, minor attracted persons. Remember this video that I played, that I had. Minor attracted person, neophilia, infantphilia, attracted to babies and toddlers, pedophilia, attracted to prepubescent children. Okay. Remember when you guys, I did my video. I should put up my own video. I did my video and I included, especially it's on Saving Gen Z. My other channel, Saving Gen Z, if you guys recall. It's not there. Let's see if I can put it up. Because I know they buried me. Here we go. Here we go.
What did he do wrong? What am I blaming him for?
I mean, you're lying.
I'm going to make sure you guys hear
It
this
just
again.
came out, the 3rd.
Non-harmful pedophile.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there such thing as a non-harmful pedophile?
Oh, absolutely. The virtuous pedophiles, practically by definition, are non-harmful. The only pedophiles that we really ever hear about are the ones who cause harm. That's what brings them to attention. It's the report, it's the disclosure of the crime, it's the victimization of the child. Those are the ones that hit the news. But pedophile wakes up, goes to work, comes home, has a glass of wine, watches the news and goes to bed. That never hits the news. So even though those are the majority type, or at least we have every reason to believe that those are the great majority type, they're certainly not going to come out as pedophilic, so we can say, so that we can see that the offending ones are actually the minority. we've driven the positive one so far underground that we have no idea what the denominator.
Positive pedophiles. What the heck are positive pedophiles? I've never met one.
When you say positive pedophile,
Yep.
I struggle with that.
Sure. It's still part of the association between pedophile and child molester. And I can't hold anybody at blame for saying that. The only time we ever hear about pedophilia is in the context of child molestation.
And it almost sounds like you're making an excuse for it, being sympathetic.
Well, I wouldn't make an excuse for a child molester. I have no reason to apologize for anybody who's caused anybody harm, but there's nothing about a pedophile who's never touched anybody, never watched child porn.
Do you see how he talks about causing the child harm? That is what they're going to hang on, that phrase. Did it cause the child harm? And also, okay, so they're trying to decriminalize pedophilia. And it's definitely connected to all the stuff coming out in the Jeffrey Epstein case, because he was that cornerstone. He was the linchpin that I've been screaming about for a long time. He was that linchpin that needed to come out. Okay? Mature minor. This is another video. Okay, I was talking about with the whole mature minor thing. Okay, it's in the court system. And this is the law, the statute that they're going to use to say that the child was not harmed. The child was a mature minor. And they go far as down is 5 years old, especially in Canada. Canada, WTF Canada, and also California is another big WTF. They go as young as 5, 7. I think it's 7 in California, like 5 in Canada. It's pretty bad. Brussels is another place, England. This whole mature minor garbage. Okay? So heads up, please share. It's right here. It's not me making it up. Again, tell me this verbiage doesn't coincide with the garbage that other guy was saying. The scholar. They're always holding out some scholar from the International College of pedophiles. Seriously. There's no more I could say. It's right in our faces. Here it is. Here we go. Artistic depiction nude of minors in a non-sexual content or setting may be permitted. And again, they're going to be the ones to determine what non-sexualized and artistic means. Okay? So don't be fooled. Hopefully you guys won't be. You light warriors won't be, but there are many out there who, friends and family, folks who are. So this is right in their faces. Look, here we go. Right there. This is not fantasy. This is not woo-woo. This is right here in the policies. So please share this. Okay? All right. Sorry for the bad lighting. I don't have good lighting in my house. I go by daylight, but it's now 11 o'clock at night. All right. Lady V out. We got this. Believe it or not, we got this. It's sickening to our stomachs, but we have to drain that abscess, right? And clean it out. Clean these people out of earth. But we have to drain the abscess first. We got to get all the garbage out. Makes you sick, makes you want to vomit, smells real bad, and then we have to heal. Okay? And 2020 is going to be cleaning house. All right, guys. Lady V out. Bye.